What is up YouTube? This is Mayank Sharma from Varchaswa Trading, and this is a weekly recap video. In this video we will see what we discussed in the last weekly review and how did markets blessed us and how were we able to capture all these bottoms and all these tops. And this is all done in live market in front of you, and this is the group where we share what we do, and the link will be in the description. We already have 800 members, close to 800 members. So if you want to get live market updates and some nice trades which will help you make massive money, consider joining this. And without any further ado, let's dive deep into it. So what did we discuss in the last video? I told you that many people will be looking to sell here and many people will be looking to buy here, right? And markets, what did I tell? Markets will never give easy money to either of the party, not to buyers, not to sellers. And what was our crucial level? If you see the video, I told you the crucial level of 15,740. 15,740. This was the level I told you in the last weekly recap video. And what was the bottom of the market? If you see, what was the bottom of the market? That was 15,740. So that is precision to the pip. So what did we discuss? We discussed what many people will be considering as a reaction from this zone or some so-called order block can just be a supply creation for a good downfall. So this was what we told you when this candle was not even formed. Somewhere along here we took longs here, and this is how markets rewarded us. We opened gap up, and then I told you then none of these supplies, not this supply, not this supply, not this supply will hold. Price will take out all these supplies, price will take out all these supplies. And where will people be bullish? People will be bullish when prices break out of this resistance. People will be bullish here. And I told you in markets whatever it looks obvious will never happen, because markets are not obvious. They don't want anyone to make money. So when everyone was starting to look for buying opportunities, we were looking for selling opportunities somewhere around here. Let's see, 18th. Okay, we did book our targets, and what day was that? Yeah, this was the day. This was the day where we discussed that if markets open above these areas, I like to book my overnight profits as soon as possible, and I will not be looking to make any fresh long exposure here. When everyone will be going long, we will be looking for shorting opportunities. So this was one thing which I told you, and we told you that markets will be very volatile. Markets will be very volatile, and you can see this in this video. You can see all our previous videos to recap. And yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, I told you the first target of 16,350 is achieved. Be cautious, be very cautious today on the long side. And something is very efficient structure today. When did I say something is very efficient structure today? 9:30, somewhere around 9:30. 9:30 was the approximate top of the day. This is where I alerted you that don't look for longs, look for shorting opportunities. And long trade aggressively, and after that price just dropped, and along 10:45 I told you look for shorting opportunities, look for opportunity to short like 10:45. Okay, and 10:45, where is 10:45? Somewhere along here I told you to look for selling opportunities. And what did happen? Markets, after our selling signal, after I did tell everyone, this is on the free telegram group by the way, I told everyone to sell here 10:45, 10:45, 10:45, somewhere along here. Markets just dropped more than 150 points. Now 150 points on a lot size of 50 is 7,500, and this is all the free money we are giving on our free telegram. So consider joining this, and you'll be able to make money with us. This was where in this momentum everyone went bullish, everyone started holding long positions there, because what is this for people? This is their breakout structure, this is their order block, right? I told you at Varchaswa we don't respect, neither do we do the vanilla smart money concept, because smart money is the new retail, and you ought to know this. So when everyone started buying here, this is where we carried overnight puts. This is where we carried overnight puts, and overnight we had a huge gain. Overnight we had a huge gain of more than 300 points in Nifty. That is more than 15,000 per lot. And I'll show you. And this was again we clocked on our long positions, 1,16,500 something. I tell again and again, don't be impressed by the big profit screenshot, big number that you see. These are all number games. If you have a smaller capital, your profit will obviously be smaller. That doesn't mean it is not good. You always have to see the ROI on the capital deployed, not the amount. This amount is very subjective to each one. For me, it is not that big amount. For someone, this can be a huge amount, right? So don't be impressed by this. Be impressed by the skills. And you see, I always tell people, remember the mantra: small quantity, huge points. Small quantity, huge points. Never go for booking small points, right? So we were carrying overnight puts at that day, and this is where we updated that. This is where we updated that, right? This is where we updated that, and this is our Instagram channel where we updated the fall before it happened. We updated in pretty advance Nifty and all global markets. If you see, whatever my views, my overall positional view, unless the previous thing I have added was too significantly. I was expecting a significant drop. I was expecting a significant drop from above these areas, right, from this area. And what was that? That was the absolute top of the market. That was the absolute top of the market, after which we fell more than 2533 points. That is more than 1 lakh rupees on one not lifting in positional view. And this was a 13% drop. That is a huge significant drop, right? That is a huge significant drop, which we told for free in our Instagram channel way before it happened. When everyone starts telling you that this has happened, Varchaswa was the only community which tells you what will happen. That too on a public platform like Instagram and YouTube with full confidence, conviction, because we know our precision. This is our motto at Varchaswa: conviction, confidence, and precision. You have to have proper, confidence on your view. You can be right, you may be wrong, but make sure when you are right you make huge money, and when you are wrong you lose only a small chunk of it. So this was the move which got. Now everyone again started holding puts here. Some poor people even made new fresh short positions there. What did we do here? We again went long. This is where we went long, and the same message was floated. Give me one moment. And this is the positions we added. I even told on free Telegram group that at 17,400 CE, I've added few quantities here. Nifty current price 15,800. When Nifty was at 15,800, we added long positions. This was the screenshot of that. As you can see, I held June calls of 16,600 and 17,400 July. That was because I didn't want to give or lose points due to just decay. Premium decay. The option wires premium decay is one of the most horrendous enemy. So this is where we went long. You can see the date is May 19. May 19 we went long at the bottom. And what ended up happening? Markets. What ended up happening was markets gapped up more than 150 points and made a high of 400 points. This is all a one day momentum. Now how many moves did we catch and updated on YouTube? We caught this down move, we caught this up move, we caught this down move, then we again caught this up move. So this is what you get with Varchaswa, right? This is what Varchaswa is all about: catching tops and bottoms consistently with conviction and confidence. When you know your stuff, you won't hesitate, because these are huge risk reward trades, and they will, literally compound your wealth in option buying. And as option buyer, this is what you require. You need such huge momentum to multiply your options. Option buying is not about direction, it is all about momentum. Even if markets were to if I bought puts here and markets went down like this, the premium of puts will not increase. It will just erode. It will just keep eroding. But for option buyers, what do we need? We need such huge momentum move. If I show you on a line chart, you will see what kind of drop this was. This was a straight drop. And the rise, that was a sharp rise. So this is what we are all about, right? So this was the weekly review. That what we did. Now what can happen? Now I told you there are two things. Now we also told this to our mentees that a green candle is expected there, and I'll show you that too. Just give me a moment. Where are we? I can't find that. 1 minute. This was where we shorted. This was where we shorted. This is the Wyckoff. This is the Wyckoff video we made, due to which we were able to take such huge positions in this. And after that, we did send it. Okay, who took with calls with us into the gift of bottom buying? Held puts yesterday. Crash market took calls today. And these are the appreciation posts we get. Something like this. And here, and take a load of this idiot. He tried trolling us, and he was expecting this to be a tukka. See, the for people who are limited just to this bubble of so-called smart money and think that mitigations everything, you need to know that mitigations under this smart money which is propelled out there is not even 50% of how market moves. Markets work on an algorithm, and you have to understand that algorithm to the very deepest of its core. Then only you can catch such tops and such bottoms. This is what Varchaswa is all about. And if you want to learn how to do this, we do provide mentorships. We do take in students. We take in a very limited range of students. If that is something you are interested in, you can find the link in description. Get in touch with us, and we'll get you started on this learning journey with us. And you will be able to catch such bottoms and tops too, independently. And yeah, this was where I told you, see, expecting this on Nifty. If you can see, if I can just zoom in, see what kind of candle was there and what did we predict. Expecting this on Nifty when everyone was bearish, and what ended up happening is same. We got such candle. So we predict candles before they are even formed in the charts. So now let's see what can happen over the course of next week. So I told you this is a very crucial level, the crucial level of 17 15 7 40, 15 7 40. This is our crucial level, this remains our crucial level. Now markets are very volatile here. Markets are very volatile here in the short term, but if we are able to go in the long run, what did we see? What are we seeing? We are seeing that okay, this is a range markets have been creating. At what our ranges? What are ranges? Ranges are back off. I am not going to tell you to trade breakdowns of this range. That is not how you trade a range. But you have to understand the creation of a range. You have to understand the creation of a range, whether it is redistribution, whether it is accumulation, whether it is distribution. That is some Wyckoff terms, so that you can take advantage of this. So what we can see, this below this level, everyone is seeing support, right? Below this level, everyone is seeing support. Everyone is seeing okay, market came here, bounced up, came here, bounced up. So for retailers, this is like their double triple bottom, and some people are also here who think that this is resistance. For them, this is their triple top, right? See, same structure, but people have different views, and that is what markets are all about. That is what markets are all about. Okay, so what do I want here? If we want to go bullish over here, for going bullish here, what do we want? We want prices to gap up. We want prices to gap up above this zone. We want prices to gap up above this zone and sustain this area for at least 1 hour. Prices should gap up. First condition, prices for to being bullish, prices have to gap up. And if prices gap up and we get a one bullish candle here, if we get a green candle here, something like this, if only in case of gap up, okay, only in case of gap up, then we are straight heading up to fill these voids. If that has happened, then we are straight heading to 7,400. That is a 1,000 point move. I am not telling you to take the breakout out of that. I am just telling you the expectation, what we are expecting going forward. This is one possibility, and which looks not that strong as of now. I told you most money is made on the on option buyers make most money on the falls, because the falls are like this. Whenever market goes up like this, market goes up like this, but whenever market drops, it just drop like this. So you know where the momentum is, and as an option buyer, what do we need? We need momentum. That is why I prefer taking bearish positions over long positions. Okay, so what are we expecting on a weekly time frame? Let's see the weekly review. See, these are the matching bottoms. And what is that? I'll send you on the Telegram channel. So matching bottom is when a candle makes a bearish candle, and thus it holds same low and makes a bullish candle. That generally indicates a short-term reversal. And if we are able to sustain above this, what is the level? 16,400, sorry, 16,400 is the level above sustainability, above which will propel us to 17,400, and this will be very furious move. This will be very furious move. These supplies will not hold. I am telling again and again, this will be a furious move, and it will go like this, right? Option buyers can make good money in this. But what do I personally feel and what do I like? What will I like to see? I told you everyone is went bullish here over this. Everyone went bullish here because they think that this is demand. But for me, I am thinking that this is a supply creation. This is a creation of a supply block. This is a creation of a supply block. Just give me 1 minute. I am thinking that, and what do I want? I basically want this. I am I want this to be a supply block, and then I want another drop, and then I want another drop, something like this. And what will the target of this drop for me will be? I will be more than happy to get, if we get this somewhere along 600 points. 600 points is, if I show you, 15,130 something. So this is what I'll personally want to participate in, but I'm not being biased. I will take this up move too. I just want this down move more than the up move. So this is the weekly recap and the weekly view. And remember, if you want to learn, we are there for you. You can join the free Telegram channel and you can make good money with us. And yeah, I hope you all have a very good weekend with your family. Enjoy. See, as traders, what we do, we tend to focus on only trading. That's not a bad thing, but it becomes our addiction after a while. So it is always healthier that you focus on other aspects of life, to that you give time to your family, to your loved ones, because that is the most important thing, right? So with this note, I'll conclude this video and I'll see you in the video about the Monday's expectation and Monday's view. Have a good day. Thank you.